everybody, I'm Bob the Psychic. Welcome to this week's channeled message from the guide. So I'm going to close my eyes and connect. Let's see what they have to say. This week, we want to talk about the future for business. We feel like that it's important for the world to know that there are some people calling out gloom and doom, and we do not believe that this is the case, that there's not going to be a recession, that the stock market is not going to go and crash, or that all of the negative things that have been in the press, in the media recently, they're just not true. So we want all of you to remember this, especially if you're a business owner and you're making decisions about going into next year, whether you should expand, whether you should contract, whether you should stay the same. We want to say that it's going to be a year of expansion. It's not going to be major expansion. In other words, we do not feel as though you should think about doubling your business, but we do feel as though you should consider staying where you're at and perhaps spending just a little bit more to grow it a little bit and just see how it happens. A little bit, we want to say between like 10 and 20%, just enough to keep things going and to really beat the cost of inflation. Now, inflation has been a problem. We have all seen how the humans on the planet have been worried about it, and we feel like very much so that is going to be under control. That no matter what happens, that the prices and all of the demand and all of the working things out from when the pandemic and when there was supply chain issues, all of that has already been functioned out or already like bled through the markets so that there's no more room, no more gaps that need to be filled with new supply or new demand in some ways. So if you're a business owner, we want you to not worry or not be concerned about that. We want you to know that all of you are on the right track. And for those of you thinking about starting a business, now is the time to really get that into motion. That starting in December, January, especially January, February, will be a time of great growth, be a time of great opportunity for you, great opportunities for you to try something new, do whatever it is you've always wanted to do. That December and November, especially December, is going to be the time to get things all lined up. We don't want you to launch in December because it's the end of the year and people are not thinking about that. But once January comes, within the first couple weeks of January, that is the time to start putting the word out there, to start connecting with those friends, family, networking, whatever it is you need to grow, whatever it is you have in mind. And we want you to know that all is going to be fine. Do not be concerned. Do not be worried about what some of the others who are saying. They're just on a different track and they're just not of the same vibration as those who follow us. And remember, our names are the Jeromes. We are the peaceful ones. We are the proud ones. We are the ones that want to help change the world and make it a much better place. Okay. Well, I know I've never given a message like that before because it felt weird. So, and for those of you who have watched me before, you know I never remember what it is that I just said. I do know I was talking about business though, because that's what I was thinking about before I started. I'll have to go back and watch that. But if it made sense, I'd love to hear that. And if you need me to do it specifically for you and your business and your situation, go ahead and go to my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. You know, my clients talk to me about all sorts of things, not just love or, you know, families or finances. No, I have business clients too who ask me all the time, what should they do next? Well, you know what? I want to share that message with you too, because just as for everyone, I just want you to be successful. I just want you to have the clarity you're working so hard to get. So until next time, I'm Bob the Psychic. Don't forget to visit my website, bobthepsychic.com, and I'll see you right back here.